trying to manifest Seth Rollins, Jey Uso for this World Heavyweight Championship. If Jay is Sami Zayn is so bloodline that when Stephanie went on whatever boat to talk to the circle of the Anoa'i family, Sami ass was right there. If you mean to tell me after all this shit, if they don't put his face in the dirt, Jey Uso, he got to go out there and go get some get back for his mans.
Hey Cal, when you see interviews like that, like the journalists saying you don't itch. It's 15. I'm sitting there watching it, and I'm like, it's 15 questions that need to be asked. Like, hey, gentlemen, everybody in this room, would you guys like to discuss your proximity to blackness? Let's talk.
No, well, see the problem with that is like, well, nah, like if I'm gonna be real. If I'm gonna have that conversation with somebody, like one or two of y'all need to be like, I would talk to the Usos or talk to like Jacob Fatu, like, so, and once you get, because the thing is like, and I mean, because we all have family, you know how it is when you're around family, you protective of your family. Let's say I asked Jacob Fatu, so somebody gave you the pass? Why you be saying nigga? Like, casual conversation like that. If Jay and Jimmy feel like, I'm trying to box him in a corner, I can see when they be like, hey, so pass me them greens, or you know what I mean? Like something to break up it. So it's kind of hard to get that type of substance when you've got that many people in the room. What I would try and do though,
you could have gotten that substance though.
I feel like at some point one of them is going to step on somebody's toe when they're trying to get a real answer out.
I think it could have been orchestrated. I think it could be orchestrated very well.
What would be the key in that though, Mimi?
The interviewer. You
need the right person sitting with them, having the right conversation. You would need a brother fam in there, because this is the other thing, fam. And I don't care what people say about Wrestling Observer, Alvarez, whatever. One of the best things I've learned from Brian Alvarez in terms of doing interviews is how you structure questions. You don't ask, so you be saying nigga, right? Your second question or your first question. That's Math's first question. That's why Math say I don't do this shit. So what you do is you gotta build to that. Whether it's hey, this is like, this remind me of my family. You kind of gotta set the table to have the comfortability to then be like, all right, here's a. I think Brian Alvarez was rating questions on a scale of 1 to 10. So like in the middle, that's when you're getting to them like them 7s, them 6s or 7s, which are going to be closer to that spicy hard question that you're really trying to get the answer from. But even then, we got to such a fam ass. Even then, that's a dance you kind of gotta work towards. You know what I mean? It's probably like building a wrestling match, honestly. But nah, it's it's dinner time.
That's a question you should ask. How many of y'all need Chick-fil-A? Then you ask like, yo, why was Yokozuna eating all them eggs?
Right.
Solo Sikoa's middle name is Yokozuna. That
killed
me. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I didn't realize that either, and I thought that was incredible.
Yeah.
Because I've said this before. I feel like, aside from Peter Maivia, I think Yoko kind of like helped build that bridge to that main event scene. Facts. And I put Peter Maivia because he put the family on the scene. I put their culture on the scene. I put Yokozuna there because he kind of helped build them into that main event. And then The Rock took the mainstream. Yes. And then I think Roman really like made that whole wrestling situation, like married both mainstream and wrestling together.
That's the Rushmore.
In the Samoan
I think you just named the Rushmore. Yeah.
Samoan Rushmore.
Yeah. How do you not have the Usos on there being the Usos?
Because I think they
for the greatest.
They are now, but I think that's a tag team situation, right?
Yo, no,
because-
it's as the Usos. It ain't like
It's-
solo. But
Right.
like as the Usos, I
They're
think
there
they should
too.
have one spot.
Yes, I think so.
Who-
I think so too. How many people are? Is 5? Or
You
4?
said Peter Maivia.
It's 4.
You said
Yokozuna,
Yokozuna. You said
The Rock,
The Rock,
the
and Roman
mainstream.
Reigns.
and Roman Reigns.
I mean, that's
And then
that's a. What you gonna say? No, because I was
No,
gonna say
go ahead.
that's
And then
a
I
solid
think-
4 people for a Rushmore. I think I think, and I
saw that.
Jimmy and Jay, who said that they were going to be possibly named Alpha and Sika,
Right.
but
Crazy.
they'd probably say Roman as well. Hell, Cena said Roman.
You know,
Cena said, "I'm
yeah.
not on the Rushmore. Roman's on the Rushmore."
Cena said that?
Cena said that. He said that.
He said it on Shay Shay, didn't he?
Yeah, yes. He said that
He
on.
said that
And
on
I can
Shay
see
Shay.
why he would say, I can see why that, because in the main, like true main event, like WWE made superstars,
Mhm.
that's, in my opinion, The Rock, Dave Bautista, John Cena,
Uh-huh.
and Roman Reigns.
And the real Samoa Joe.
The real Samoan Joe.
The real Samoan Joe. My fault. My
Mhm.
fault.
They've all had like solid careers, and Roman, I think he's getting ready. He's at the tail end of that mountain,
Yes.
because I think once he's ready, it's gonna be some shit.
It's Rock, Roman, Usos, and I think that third is Rock, Roman,
I want to
Usos.
talk about the turkey tails when you're done.
We'll get there. We'll get. You would put because I think in.
No, what was Sam saying?
Well, I'm asking the question.
No, I was literally working out my Samoan.
Would you put
top.
Yokozuna in there?
Yeah,
I
he only
think
wanted
so.
to wear shoes.
In recent memory, it's been dope. It's been dope, in my opinion, that WWE's been giving him his flowers over the last years. Like being a kid who thought that was a Japanese Samoan guy,
Mhm.
I mean Japanese sumo guy, finding out that he was of that lineage as well and was champion at that time. It's clearly it's big for the
dope.
family.
Mm-hmm.
200 eggs.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of
Okay.
fun. Could you imagine farting? Could you imagine
boy,
farting?
I know that car ride was terrible.
Open the windows. I don't care. It's
What porcelain is holding that up?
They say, God dang. Hey, y'all niggas like go-go music? Listen to this.
You just got shit in the woods, yo. Just get your ass outside.
Just stick your whole butt out the window, yo.
For real,
Stick your
for
whole
real.
butt out the window.
And roll up the window so it's like
It sound like they drag racing.
Wait, so Mimi, what you talking about? Mimi said them turkey tails.
So. I don't know if y'all watched it yet, but
I've not seen the whole thing.
I
yet.
knew when the food came.
It was a Samoan feast,
It's
right? It was
interesting to see people that
I
are
see no
not
mayonnaise.
because she said hold the mayonnaise.
hold the mayonnaise.
She said
That's
hold
the
the
main
mayonnaise.
ingredient to Samoan.
Listen,
Hold the when Jay Uso said
Listen.
mayonnaise and pizza.
listen. I knew when he said Uncle Tim, I think, or Uncle Tom, let us know what the menu is.
I hope it wasn't Uncle Tom. I hope it wasn't Uncle
No,
Tom.
Tim. I
Please
think it
don't
was
be
Tim.
Uncle
I think it was Tim.
Number 52?
And that has to be his that would had to be his American name. So he came and he said what the menu was, and it was true Samoan. It was a true Samoan thing. And they
Shut
had foil pans, none of the dishes matched. That's some hood shit.
Wait, Mimi.
Hey,
Mimi,
I wasn't. Only thing I wasn't eating is that the fish had the face on it.
No,
Where-
that's
No, they didn't have any fish with face. They had fish, raw fish marinated in mayo. And she said,
What?
I heard of these turkey tails. I'd love to try one of those. And so I don't know who it was. They were trying to find her a good piece, right? And have you ever had, well, now I forget the term, you cut the spine of the chicken now, but in the Haitian
Spatchcock.
tradition, spatchcock, yes, because I do that now because I just hate doing roasted chicken like whole. I never know. Yes, it's the best way and the fastest way to cook a chicken. I use my family, like when they get a whole chicken, like we eat everything, and my mom loves the butt of the chicken.
Y'all said spatchcock?
Spatchcock. You cut the spine, and then the chicken is like
And you
flat.
smash it. Yeah, you
Yeah.
cut the spine out, like both sides, get some kitchen shears,
Call a
and
butter-
then
Oh,
It's like a butterfly.
That's
yeah,
butterfly
you,
chicken?
That's right.
what you do is you cut the back out and then you bust that thing open and then you flatten that thing out.
Smack it in the head, and then
Chet, just so
season it
we're
up.
clear. Just so we're clear. Spatchcock is the name of the episode. Just so we're all clear. Right
Spatchcock,
now.
yeah.
There's nothing
Yeah, you
that's
got
gonna be better.
You got to
So-
spatchcock that thing.
You gotta
So-
spatchcock that.
But listen. So turkey tail. It's interesting that they eat turkey tails because it's like chitlins. You're like a pork. You're eating every single piece of the animal, and that's
Oh, yeah, I mean.
it. And I've like my mom will say, "I want the butt." She'll always say, "This is gonna sound
I
crazy."
want that butt,
but-
that butt, that big old
Big old
butt.
butt.
Ah,
Nobody will eat it. But my
The
mom
butt.
and my sisters were like, nah, because it's bony, and so they like to.
Take your bony butt somewhere. That
Your
sound like
bony
somebody
ass.
auntie talking to
Yo,
somebody.
bony ass.
Shiny. It's black and shiny.
Shiny.
We don't hide it. Oh, no,
So,
hide it.
yo, for them to have that on the show,
Oh my god.
Yo.
That was some real
and
shit.
that was some real fucking shit. And I'm telling you right now, that man, Joe Anoa'i, could be a diva. And he sat there. You can
He
tell
was eating that shit.
he was eating it this way while this other while Steph, not this other Steph, was cutting it with her knife, and
She cutting the butt with a knife?
she was like boop, boop, boop. And then you know how like you hold the fork like the yes yes with your pinky up. You gotta put your pinky
You
up.
can't eat the butt like this.
Like
Yeah.
right.
I
was like,
use niggas
oh my
like put their
God.
pinky
Oh, is
up.
that butt?
I use my thumb. I use my thumb. Yeah, you gotta use
She
them
was
thumbs
eating
to
it
get
like
in
this.
there.
She was eating it like this. She was eating it like this.
Got to use them thumbs to get in there, boy.
Hold on, like
Okay, I said I tried it, and okay, I've had enough. Like, what? I was like, nah. Y'all saw what I put in the chat. Like that, I was like, come on, Steph. Like,
She put
you
that
gotta
in
use
a
your
napkin.
hand. And in my mind, I said I wouldn't be holding nobody's fork. That bone would be in my hand.
All right, yo. She in there with the whole turkey bone.
Yes, like,
Look
can I
Roman in
get
the
a seat?
eye.
I couldn't believe they
a
said
left cheek. Let me
I
get
couldn't
a morsel of right cheek.
I couldn't listen. I couldn't believe they ate where they were sitting. They ate where they were sitting. That's how you know it's real and we not doing this. And then
I'm sorry. What's separate from? I'm sorry. What's different about that? I'm sorry, because that's what I did.
no,
too.
that's my point.
Yeah,
Instead of
which-
going to the table, they
they-
sat and ate
and
and put
around.
all the food and none of the dishes, none of the
the
serving
extra
dishes
utensils.
thing.
We'd have
They
been
were
eating off paper
passing
plates,
plastic
messing
cups.
with me.
They were passing plastic cups. Like, I was like, yo, they really hood.
oh shit, they
They really
Some of them.
hood.
Wait,
Some-
Awesome
I mean,
Saucy said it wasn't.
you
All
talking
of
about-
them.
It's
all of
Pensacola
them.
niggas. They Pensacola niggas, man.
She
And
said
then
it wasn't
and
cutting.
then
The Homoroid
Jacob
Jones.
and then Jacob
Oh,
gave
come on
the
now.
only prayer. It was
Did
the
see that.
only
Did
hood
see that.
prayer. I
Jacob
was
was
like,
like, hey, look, on the hood, like, you know what I mean? Jesus, thank you for this food and stuff.
Father
You know what
God.
I
He
mean?
said,
Yeah,
Father
I mean-
God. He said, Father God.
Hey, listen, he was outside of his Marshawn Lynch character on that joint. He was like, when he was like, yeah, nah, the homegirl Trend and
Sister Trina.
Sister Trend, yeah, Sister
Sister
Trend, yeah.
Trend.
That's
Yo, I thoroughly enjoyed that episode. I thought I was going to see something else. Honestly, I thought they were going to be at a table, You know, they were not. They
Niggas.
listen.
They-
I loved it.